Hello, welcome back to Rift Wizard 3. We're up to our last Mancer trial, which is pretty cool. Let's pick up Blood Bullet. This will just do 10 physical damage for the cost of 1 health, and most of the spells that we're going to be picking up, went the wrong way, have a health cost, so we also want to pick up a lot of hearts on this trial in particular. More so than usual, I guess. Okay, we have blood here and a heart, which is nice. 2 blood and a heart, which is even nicer. So yeah, 2 blood components right off the bat is good. I think we can probably make some good equipment for ourselves. Not really actually. We can make the blood staff pretty soon. That's a good bonus to the damage that we're doing. The things that I do want... I want the cultist staff, that's pretty useful to have. The blaze blood staff is another nice one. Quick cast on all blood spells is extremely useful. What else? Let's just leave it at that for the moment. Well, we can get Arcane and Fire there, which would give us the quick cast. Let's go there then. We also get a couple of allies to help us through this level, which is good. Unless they blow us up. Let's just make the quick cast right now. That will be useful. Blood Bullet is a little bit annoying if you've got allies, because you tend to get blocked by your allies when you're trying to hit things with it, but that's fine. Tavern there, no cleric. Cleric would be ideal for this build. Healing is extremely important, because we are using our health to cast everything. Otherwise we do have a heart fragment here and a heart, which is nice. So I think we go over here, and we've got 9 SP to spend. I think we want to buy Lumbriogenesis, we want to buy Toxogenesis, and we want to buy Devour Flesh. So this will give us allies. We summon a regular Worm Shambler. If we have 100 or more health, we get a Worm Shambler instead of a regular worm guy. And we also get a toxic one because of the upgrade that we just bought for Lumbriogenesis. And we can Devour Flesh to get our health back from these guys. And we end up with 2 lesser health allies, but all of our health back, which is pretty good. We don't have infinite charges on this, but we can get that if we want. Let's start on this thing so that we're getting Chain Lightning for free. That's the other thing we wanted. We wanted the Bloodspike Helm, because we are spending a lot of health to get our worm allies, and this will do physical damage equal to the health that we spend. So if we spend 50 health to get a worm ally, we'll be doing 50 physical damage to 3 enemies in line of sight, which is pretty good. Let's eat that guy, summon another one, and just keep on doing this till we're out of charges. And then at this point we can, oops, shoot our own guy, because Blood Bullet. Okay, they're blocking off the path. Oh, that's fine, they can just take care of the level themselves, I think. Can they? No. They do need help. There we go. Okay, so Blood, Dark, Eye Metallic. Well, there's Eye Metallic. That would be nice to get. Duplication Shrine here. We don't have anything. Can we make anything? We could make a duplicate of the Cultist Staff or something else that we can make with 2 blood components. That is possibly worthwhile, actually. 3 blood components, actually. What could we make? We can actually make this Pulse Accelerator, which is basically a better version of the Blaze Blood Staff, but we've already got this, so we won't bother with that. What's on this level? Blood, Dark, Holy, Metallic, Chaos. Don't think we necessarily need the duplication staff for any of this stuff, but having it on something like the blood staff would be good, because this is an extra 50% damage if we make it. Where is it? 50% damage, 1 extra charge, 2 extra range, 3 extra minion damage, and 50% extra minion health. And that's all pretty good actually. So it would be nice to go here and get that. I think we do that then. We can start over here. This seems to have most of the spawners on the level. Get out our worms. We actually can't get out anymore. Let's pick up Blood Shift. We're going to want that at some point anyway. This is a good area of effect attack, which is good to have. There is a couple of poison guys on the level, so we have to be a bit wary of them. If we get poisoned, we can't recover health, and that is a big issue for us. Okay, I think we are done. Yep. Let's make our blood staff. No point in duplicating the cultist staff. We want to hang on to the dark component though, if we can. I don't think we... oh, we can. Right, let's duplicate that. So at the moment, let's see, Blood Bullet is up to 15, Blood Shift is up to 27, which is very nice. Get another copy of that. 36, 20. Yeah, 36 is very nice, and 2 extra charges on this is good as well. Plus our worm allies, instead of having 72, 73 health, are going to have double that, which is good. We can pick up an upgrade for this which doesn't kill the target, and that may be worth doing. So let's see, what else do we want? Eye metallic. We can make the eye thing if we go here. Can we go here, or is this level kind of difficult? These guys are dark resistant, not immune. If we start on the eye component, we're not in line of sight of a lot of the level. That's probably okay, we can summon a whole bunch of worm shamblers. Yeah, let's just give this a shot, and I think we'll probably be okay. See if we can get away with not eating our allies. Although I will do it now, because we took a bit of damage there. We really need to take out the crystal mage, if we can, and the serpent guy. Okay, well there's that guy gone. Get a few more worms out. Rest of the level should be fine, yep. Okay. More blood and dark. Anything else? Possibly the crimson brooch. Because we are spending a lot of health. If we could get a bonus to our spell damage, that would be very nice. And we can get a bonus to blood shift, because we can turn this into a fire spell if we get the boiling blood shift upgrade. So this doesn't add any fire damage, but it does add the fire tag, and I'm pretty sure that the crimson brooch will just add, yeah, percentage damage to anything with a fire tag. So I think that's worthwhile if we do make this. So blood, fire, sorcery. We can get blood and sorcery down there. And a heart. Yeah, let's do this level then. We can start up next to this heart. In fact, we might want the resistance absorption upgrade as well for Devour Flesh for poison immunity, because if we do get poisoned we're in big trouble. But if we eat these guys we get poison immunity, which is very nice. Let's do a couple of blood shifts, help out these guys a bit. We do have bone shamblers on the level, which is not great. Hopefully our allies are capable of taking care of that. Slimes as well. From these goose bitters, I guess. I don't think we can make anything to help us out too much. I think we might just have to wait this one out and hopefully our allies can win. Don't know if that's working. We can kill that guy probably, that would help out a lot. Okay, surely our allies can beat them at this point. There's a lot of bone shamblers, but that should be fine. Hopefully. How are we doing? Yeah, we'll be fine. Yep, cool. And yeah, so we need fire, and we can make that, and we can turn Blood Shift into a fire spell with the SP that we already have, so if we can get a fire component, we probably will do that. Otherwise we could still do Blood and Dark for Cultist Staff, which is also useful. Let's try for a reroll. Blood, Dark and a Heart, that is good, we can do that. Blood, Dark over here. Yeah, let's just start on this component. Make our Cultist Staff. And away we go. So there's the physical damage from Blood Spike Helm. Let's just go grab the heart instead of eating one of our allies. Oh, we should eat the poison guy actually. We should be doing that at the start of every level, pretty much. For poison immunity. Okay, and the rest of the level they can finish, yep. Cultist Staff is doing okay. Yeah, Crimson Brooch we may want. We can also work towards these two. Hunter's Sigil is good for getting charges back, that's nice. Red Majesty is pretty fun because you can sort of make a loop with this. Doesn't work fantastically without some things from outside of Blood, but we can get it going. So Red Majesty will cast Scourge on a random enemy, which is a holy enchantment, just does holy damage to them. If we sanction enemies, this kicks in whenever they cast a spell, or when they take holy damage from another source. So if an enemy is sanctioned and scourged, sanction will be happening every single turn, which will contribute to the bonus or the damage dealt for Red Majesty, which will then cast more scourges. So it sort of feeds back into itself if you can get it going. We may go towards that, in which case we will want holy and enchantment stuff as well. We do have fire and sorcery there, and then we would just need a blood component for the crimson brooch. So I think, yeah, let's just go here. There's a couple of these guys on the level, and they have a somewhat large ranged attack. I guess we'll start over here where none of them can hit us. Towering toad beasts are also a bit dangerous. So Lumbriogenesis. Oh, that killed the towering toad beast with our blood spike helm. That's good. Get poison immunity, because this can poison this enemy. Oh, we also want extra radius, which we need blood metallic for. Blood shift. Should be able to kill that pretty quick with the quick cast. And go down and get ourselves a heart. That works out. Cultist staff can take care of the rest. Vault of Souls. Sounds like dark immunity to me. Okay, let's see. I think we want to reroll. We do have blood here, no heart though. The Chronomancy Shrine is not useful really. But we do get a blood component if we go there. Get a holy component if we go here. This level looks a bit rough. They don't look great, any of them really. We'd want to kill this thing pretty quickly. I think we go down here. This is probably the best level. We will be doing lots of physical damage to everything in line of sight with Lumbriogenesis. So I guess we'll go here. We want to get our poison immunity and keep on summoning things. Okay, I think that worked out better than expected. I thought we would get blinked around way more, but I think, yeah, the blood spike helm was helping to kill things pretty quickly. Okay, so we still want blood for the crimson brooch, and we did also want extra radius, if possible, blood metallic. Nature here, we could use to make the Mortal Hunter sigil. Okay, blood over here. Let's just go over here. We can probably start on this component. Is it important to kill this guy right away, or is it more important to kill this thing right away? Or does it really matter, I suppose? Maybe we just start on the blood and get the bonus to fire stuff immediately. So yeah, blood, fire, sorcery, and something. That improves our fire spells. Let's turn blood shift into a fire spell. So 36 damage at the moment. 62 damage. Very nice. So that should one-shot anything that's not dark immune, basically, and anything that's not shielded as well, I suppose. He is dark immune. How do we kill him? We can pick up a upgrade for blood bullet to pierce and do holy damage. Or bone spear and the fire upgrade for this would kill that guy with the upgrades that we've got. I think that's probably worth doing because I do want to kill him very quickly, I think. Blazing spear. So this is doing 77 damage at the moment. 77 physical and 77 fire. And want to get down more of these guys for more bonus. 97. And we do have quick cast on it, so we should be able to get a lot of damage very quickly. Very good. Let's eat this guy. Get some more out. What's our bonus? 156 dark damage. Okay, that's just about everything. I didn't really want to have to buy Bone Spear, but I guess that's fine. 6 SP. We would like Sanction, I think, just for the Stripped Bear upgrade. We don't have access to any Oculus items, or I don't think we've got anything that can reduce resistance. So yeah, we do want this, just for the resistance thing. We also wanted the Neanderthal's Tooth. Can we turn this into a metallic spell? No. Well, the Neanderthal's Tooth is kind of nice as well because it will give blind casting to Blood Bullet, which we're not using too much at the moment. Maybe we don't necessarily need that, although the plus radius is nice. Anyway, Holy Enchantment, Blood, Nature. I think we'll just go for Blood. And we've got Blood and Nature over here actually. Another Dark Immune enemy. Which is fine. A couple of Dark Immune enemies actually, and this guy's Dark Resistant. Yeah, that's fine. Start here, Lumbiogenesis, get the heart. Oh, we can't Lumbiogenesis anything. Crap, that's actually bad. These things are also immune to dark. Let's eat that guy for poison immunity. I guess we can just Bone Spear through these guys. Yep, cool. Good to kill him quick. I'm gonna get rid of these two just so I can summon more allies so that we get our bonus damage up on this very quickly. Oh, you're not Dark Immune actually, we can Blood Shift on you. I think Bone Spear's doing it more quickly. There we go. So we can almost afford the Hunter's Sigil, which will give us infinite charges, which is actually not really that necessary since we do have Bone Spear. Bone Spear is already giving us an infinite charge sorcery. We can make Neanderthal's Tooth for the +1 radius. I do want Sanction 6, 12 for Stripped Bear, resistance reducing. What else can we make? Is there anything else we should be making? Don't think we need to make anything else just yet. Okay, so Blood Enchantment. Let's just go here. Being blinked around is actually kind of nice because it means we get to get moved to the parts of the level that we haven't summoned our worm shamblers in, which means big bonus for Blood Shift and Bone Spear. I wonder if the Bloodlust is being boosted. Since we are getting percent increase on this thing, I don't think it is. This is just casting Boiling Blood with that upgrade, right? Yeah. Let's just keep getting worms out. That's the last charge we have. And Bone Spear. Just make our way down that way. We can shoot through our worm allies, they won't mind. This guy is pretty resistant to physical and fire. I guess we should be using Blood Shift on him instead. Yeah, that works. There we go. Rest of the level should be easy. Cool. Okay, so do we want to make this? +1 radius is nice. Do we want to make this? Infinite charges is nice, but I don't know if we need it really. Maybe we just save up for this first, Red Majesty, since that will be definitely useful. We can make it if we go here for the enchantment component. Yeah. Lots of dark immunity on this level. But we'll be doing physical damage to everything when we summon. We do want to kill this thing very quickly. Okay, there's that one dead, that's important. The rest is not so difficult to deal with. Twilight Seer, let's kill him quick. Grand Warlock, let's kill him quick. And Idol of Frailty, we should also use Blood Shift on actually. Right, the rest is just Bone Spear I think. And make sure that we don't lose all of our health. Let's devour a couple of these guys. Yep, cool. Okay, so we can make Red Majesty now, and that's going to be triggering a lot of Scourges, because we're doing a lot of damage through Bloodspike Helm on turn 1, as well as Cultist Staff, just throughout the level when we're not at full health. So yeah, Holy, Enchantment, and Blood. Yeah, I don't want to use... I guess it's fine to use one of the nature ones. There's Red Majesty. We can make this, let's just make it if we can make it. So extra radius on Blood Shift is pretty nice. Yeah. The Sacrificial Brand is a blood component which also gives us health. And the health that you get is however many SP you have invested in blood, so we should get a lot of health from that actually. Let's buy Sanction. Let's buy Stripped Bear for resistance reducing. Sanction is blind casted and it can hit the whole level, which is very nice. Yeah, so I think we go here. We can just start on this thing I suppose. And we want to spend all of our SP if we're just starting on that. Maybe... what do we want? Maybe just the healing upgrade for Blood Shift. That'll spend 3 SP I suppose. There's Divine Rebuke for Sanction, cast it for free when we get damaged. That's probably worthwhile. Okay, let's start on this. So we're at 380. extra 43 health, which is pretty good. Get our Lumbriogenesis, get our poison immunity. Sanction that guy, I reckon. Sanction these spawners as well. And just start doing as much damage as possible to trigger scourges. The issue is these guys are all dark immune, I guess. We can bone spear through. So how many scourges have we cast so far? That guy. Couple that I can see. 3. Looks like 3 scourges. Probably more, but on enemies that are now dead, I suppose. And we should kill the dragon wizard. And we should try and get rid of the shields on this guy. There we go. And just do bone spear for these things. And blood shift up there. Cool. Everything is scourged, I think. Except for these 2 spiders. So 41 scourges, that's not bad. And if we're doing Scourge for free, we should also pick up Life Drain, because there's an upgrade for Life Drain that allows you to cast it for free whenever you cast another enchantment. And then that will also feed back into Red Majesty to get more Scourges out. We might want the Blood Shields if we're going to get Life Drain up as well, since we'll be healing through that. Maybe. It's kind of dangerous, because with the amount of auto cast that we're going to be getting of Life Drain, we'll probably drop ourselves down to 1 health immediately, but at least we'll have lots of shields. No hearts with blood components. Let's try for a reroll. Blood and a heart there. Okay, which level looks easier? Fiery Vengeance on this level, which is a little dangerous. So I think we'll go over here. And I suppose, yeah, we can just start somewhere we can eat our poison worm ally, since there are these poison guys. And over here is good because we're in line of sight to a lot of things, which will help with our blood spike helm. Can we improve num targets? No, we can't. Yep, so Lumbriogenesis, eat, oh crap. I was going to say eat our poison guy, but he spawned over there. We may also want to make this debuff removing thing just in case. I suppose we should also make this to bring us back to life in case we die. We can take out these guys. He doesn't have any shields, right? Okay, well let's eat you. Sanction... Do we need to sanction anyone? I suppose we can sanction these guys that are already scourged, because that'll make sanction trigger. And then that will do a lot more damage. Just keep getting these guys out, I suppose, and we're pretty much done with the level already. Got a couple of guys to sanction from the looks of it, and then they'll just die. Okay, blood here and a heart. Another vault. Lots of glass stuff. Idol of piety we wouldn't want to kill immediately. That's really important if we do go there. Otherwise we can just go here. This level looks easier. Sure, let's just go here. Oh good, we did get sanction on that guy. That reduces his resistance, which is very nice. And let's just get sanction on a whole lot more things across the level. We want it on the mage, we want it on the spawners, we want it on that guy. And that's probably enough. Cool. More blood stuff. Necrosis for 5 turns. We can get dark immunity if we eat an ally that has dark immunity. 50%. Flesh Fiends are 100%. So maybe we should get Flesh Fiend just for the Necrosis immunity, or we could just kill these guys. Necrosis for 5 turns, as long as we kill them really quickly it's not an issue. I don't think we can kill them that quickly. Well, we won't be in range immediately. Hopefully we don't lose any max health, but honestly it's not the end of the world if we do. Let's sanction all these things. That guy is now within range to hit us with that. He's lost his dark immunity though. I think we have lost a little bit of max health, but that's fine. Kinda want, well, that's fine, we can just eat this guy. Sanction you, sanction these spawners, and that should be enough. I guess we can sanction these two for reducing their resistance. I suppose we do want this, because we are running out of charges now. The nice thing about this is that our Worm Shamblers are living allies, so whenever they die, we'll be getting charges back as well. Which we can do very easily, just Bone Spear through them. And that gives us a whole bunch of sanctions. Let's just make sure everything on the level is sanctioned. And that kills everything. Okay, we want Life Drain. We want Blood Hexes, so that we're casting it for free whenever we cast Scourge. And we want Exsanguinate, so that it's stacking in intensity. At that point we should be safe to get Blood Shields, as long as we're not on a level with Dark Immune enemies. But it is still a little bit dangerous. Piety on this level, so that's dangerous. I should mention, if you haven't seen this enemy before, this is a new one. When an ally is slain by an enemy, we deal 10 holy damage to the killer, and it increases by 1 each time an ally is slain. So if you go to a level with this thing on it, you have to kill this thing first. Unless you have a large amount of allies that are doing all the damage for you. But yeah, that is very dangerous on some builds, like if you're insta-killing the level with Chain Lightning, Chain Fireball. Another piety. No hearts. Let's try for a reroll. We are getting an extra rift now because of the Mortal Hunter's Sigil. We are guaranteed a rift containing living enemies. We've got a couple of blood components here, as well as another sacrificial brand, which will up our health by a lot. We can just start on that, I suppose. Eat this guy for the poison immunity. Do it a few more times so that we stack up big damage on our fire spells. 166, 187. Sanction everything to reduce resistance. Looks like some of this stuff is already sanctioned from doing damage to us. That guy was already done. And we can just blood shift because their resistances are gone. That should be enough blood damage to have all of these guys be scourged. They are all scourged. I guess we can hit them with sanction. And then just bone spear through these guys. Where was I? Bone spear. Bone spear on the bone shamblers. Let's just get out a whole bunch more worm shamblers. They can help us. Can they just do it if we want to be lazy? Possibly. Maybe not, maybe we should help them out. It would be nice to have some sort of area of effect that we could hurt undead things with. We've got Drain Pulse as well, but that does darken poison, which the Bone Shamblers are immune to. I don't think we can... Nah. Blood and darken poison only. So Bone Spear it is. It'll take a while, I think. Hopefully not too long. Okay, cool. And let's see. Who do we have? This guy I think is a suitable boss. He's not going to do anything too ridiculous that will screw us over. Do we want blood shields? I think we do, because nothing on this level... Well, okay, there are a few things on the level that are dark immune, but most things on the level are not dark immune. So I think getting blood shields is safe. The issue with blood shields is that because we're doing Scourge many times per turn, we're going to be doing Life Drain many times per turn, and that will... Well, actually, is it an issue? If we get drained down to 1 health from casting Life Drain a million times, that means that we can't cast Blood Shift or Bone Spear, so maybe we just don't want shields. Which is a bit scary, but we are healing a lot. We picked up the debuff thing, yeah we did, so we're not too worried if we get poisoned or stunned or anything, we'll just recover the next turn. Okay, let's I think we should just start on the heart really. Do we want to pick up anything so that we're not killing them or anything else? It'll be fine. maybe we can pick up Vampiric Gaze when we've got 1,000,000 allies on the level. Should be able to blood shift probably at this point. We're doing 146 per tile. This is a 5x5 enemy, so we'll be doing a lot of damage through that. Yep, killed that. Just keep getting allies out. That'll stack up the damage on our fire things. He's already sanctioned, so we can blood shift on him and kill him. Probably need to... not Dark Immune, that's fine. We do need to sanction the turtles because they are Dark Immune. I suppose we will do it to you as well. Cool. Yeah, almost 17,000 just from Blood Shift. I'm not going to get Blood Shield. Is there anything we could get? Voodoo Doll. That will be doing damage to Mordred whenever we cast anything. Oh, what we could do... Can we afford it? We need 8 SP to get Enthrall. We can cast this on enemies, living enemies, if you have more health than them. That's melee range. How much health does Mordred have? 697, damn. A little bit more health. We could have gotten Mordred as an ally. Probably a bit too dangerous without shields because it is melee range. So we'll pass on that. Is it worth re-rolling for a holy component, just in case? Probably not. Let's just see how we go. Pain Mirror for free, sure. Although he is stunned. Is he? Because he's scourged. Well, we don't have the health for it anyway. Let's just devour flesh to get some health back. Yeah, he's got clarity now. If we take 3, I'm gonna try it. Ah, damn it, he blinked away. There he is. Well, he's definitely got too much health now. Let's sanction him, get rid of his resistances, and then we can just blood shift on him. And keep getting these guys out for more damage on blood shift, and make sure we do not die, because again, no shields. Maybe we should buy the shields, I don't know if we should or not. We should kill these guys though, definitely. Sanction you. Sanction you as well, I suppose. Oh, there we go. Wasn't too bad. 283 casts of life drain, which wasn't super bad, I guess. I think it only costs 1 health to cast. Plus 3 if you've got the shield thing, so that, yeah, that would have taken us down to 1 health. We wouldn't have been able to cast anything but, well, or nothing really. Yeah, we would have been at 1 health with 20 shields, which is not too useful. So yeah, I think it was the right move to not get the blood shielding thing. Anyway, yeah, we started out with blood bullet. Maybe we should have started out with life drain instead. We didn't get a whole lot of use out of blood bullet, I don't think. But yeah, blood bullet. Blaze blood staff for quick cast is very nice to have. Lumberiogenesis, Toxogenesis, Devour Flesh. Blood shift here. Blood staff, and we doubled it, which was good. Blood spike helm. Devour Flesh resistance absorption for the poison immunity from our Toxogenesis guys. Cultist staff here. Nothing for a little bit. Crimson, boiling blood shift, and blazing spear. So yeah, the Crimson Brooch was improving the damage on those by quite a lot. That's kind of weird. The end for this level is a bit bugged out. I think it's because we stepped onto a rift as soon as the level ended. So I guess we don't see what we bought on this level. Red Majesty, Sanction, Stripped Bear, Divine Rebuke. So yeah, on this level we were getting 41 Scourges already. Flagellant's Cup to cure other debuffs that aren't poison. Mortal Hunter Sigil for infinite charges. Life Drain, Blood Hexes, Insanguinate. And this guy was not bad at all. And then Mordred. 18,000 from Blood Shift. Yeah, I do wonder what the damage was on Blood Shift by the end. Because it managed to one-hit Mordred. It must have been pretty high. I guess we did sacrifice a whole bunch of health to get the Worm Shamblers out. But yeah, there you go. All of the Mancers done, is that correct? Yeah, all of the Mancers done, which is cool. Yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.